Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I hope I set this video up right. I hope I got it right. We about to get into it. Why do I sound like I'm Prince? Maybe it's something about that. Maybe it's some purple rain. Ooh, what was that thing on TikTok that them folks was trying to do? The purple movement or something like that, child. Come on in, Pisces people. We gotta have a conversation. Okay, the sound is sounding good. Come on in, the stanky poos. Come on in, stanky poos. Shout yourself out. Where you're from, where you're at. Don't tell your business, but rep your set, rep your city. We built this city. We built this city on rock and roll. We built this city. We built this city on rock and roll. Okay, let's get into it, Pisces. Come on in. I'm just letting everybody come in. I need to light my candle. Let's do that. Ooh, that was crazy. Like the video as you come in, you guys. Like the video as you come in. We got to get the energy going and flowing, y'all. Like the video, okay? Because we got some things to do and we got some things to talk about. I have two channel messages for you guys. My voice is a little hoarse, but we're going to keep this party rolling, okay? Oh, Alicia. Okay. Okay, Sylvia in San Antonio. Hey. Hey, boo. I love you, Alicia. Listen, whatever you got to do, hustle, baby. Do your thing, handle business. This video is going to stay up. I don't know what's going to come out in this video. We have not done an all signs since the last time I did this, and it was crazy. And there were a lot of things going on as I look back on that, and we got to talk about some things. So come in wherever you come in. We're going to keep it rolling, but I want to do the channel messages first. Let me light this sage, get it popping. I'm going to pop a cough drop in my mouth, you guys. And I'm going to tell you guys what I have been channeling on my walks in nature, what I've been feeling through like my prayer sessions and just consulting with spirit. And there's some things that they want me to share with you that could be either notifying you of what could be coming, or confirming what you're dealing with right now, or basically solidifying decisions that you made up until this point and clarifying things that may have happened recently that they want you to know that you got through. Okay. So be sure, again, as always, to use your own intuition. Even if you respect and love me, I appreciate it, but I would rather you use your own intuition. Again, as I always say, this is not a cult. I do not force you to think a certain way or behave a certain way. You have the right to make your own decisions, and I want you to fully use that regardless of whatever I say, okay? Okay, so guardian angels, archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors of the highest vibration. Ooh, Lord. You see how? Okay. I told y'all. Guardian angels, archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors of the highest vibration, Father, Mother, God, cleanse the energy. Remove any negative or residual energy from this space, from this place, and allow spirit to channel through me in this space. And only spirits of love, light, health, wealth, and positivity are allowed to flow through this channel. No negative spirits are allowed. Any spirits, energies, or entities that do not belong, have negative intentions, ill will, or who are lost, trapped, stuck, or confused are not allowed to traverse this space. Protect me as I complete this reading and protect those who are watching with good intentions. Allow no harm to be done and only good when it comes to these messages. And also allow these messages to be viewed and observed by those who you intend to hear it. Allow them to be clear, honest, accurate, and concise. And remove any blockages, shadow bands, or hindrances from these messages being seen so that they may travel through the algorithm unimpeded to the people who need to hear them. In the holy name of the Mother and the Father, I pray all these things. Ashe. Let's go. Let's slay. Ashe all day. Let's slay. Anyway, we're going to get into it, you guys. Please be sure to like the video as you come in. Dang, I don't know. It's going to be between, I'm going to do this the way I did it before, and you guys will see. I'm going to pull 3 cards for each sign. We're going to go through each sign, and we are going to see well, it's going to be 1 card for each sign and then the overall energy. I'm also going to pull an oracle card to see what extra information we can get. Now, the channel messages for all of you Pisces. Oh, cough drop. That's right. Hey, you guys. Nemo style, thank you. Thank you. Hey, boo. Jackie? Jaquita, you said you have literally helped change my life in the past year. Thank you. Oh my God. Y'all, thank you. I'm so grateful. Like, I'm so happy that I helped you change your life. Also, I tried to send you money and it said I needed your phone number, so I couldn't send it, but I'm gonna figure it out one day. Oh, you talking about on Zelle? You can put the email address when I have the Venmo, the PayPal, and the Zelle information in the description box. But there's an option on Zelle where you do use phone numbers, but you can also use an email address. So if you could figure it out, that's cool. I really appreciate it. I'm so grateful that I was able to impact your life in a positive way. And we're just going to keep the ball rolling. It's going to continue. You're going to continue to improve. Pisces, all of y'all are going to continue to improve. We're just mellowing out. We're chilling out. Stay as long as you can. Come back and watch the rest whenever. Just be sure to like and subscribe to continue to catch the vibe. We're vibing. So the channel messages, right? Okay, let's start from the first one. Basically, you're getting a call. It's the call. I don't know what that means. Thank you, Jaquita. I appreciate you. So Pisces, I don't know what the call is, but I was seeing like judgment. And when I was walking, there were a lot of sirens. There's just been a lot of sirens. Anyway, you're getting the call. So it's like you're invited to an exclusive party or gathering, I want to say, that not everyone is allowed to attend. Okay? Not everyone knows about this opportunity existing, or they don't understand like the gravity of it. They can't necessarily hear the call, possibly, because only a select few are allowed. But it's crazy because there's a lot of secrets that have been kept. There are a lot of secretive scenarios and situations. Not so much like, I don't know. It's kind of like a weird vibe because it really gives me exclusivity. It's like Spirit wants you guys to know that there's a level of exclusivity to possibly an opportunity that you guys are getting. But it's like inverted. because I feel there's a lot of energy around you, or that has been around you throughout different stages of your life, where people have rejected you a lot, and there's always been like this mystery club that a lot of you could have felt like you weren't a part of. And it's kind of like a confusing energy, a mysterious energy, a secretive energy. Like people are around you, or there's energies around you of people saying, shh, like we're in a library or something. And you're looking around like, why is everybody so quiet? Or why when I come into a room, people stop and look? And it's that weird feeling like in a horror movie, right? Like when you're watching a horror movie and it's either like zombies or representations of ghosts, and the people who are the main characters start like walking through a room full of zombies or ghosts, and it looks like they're not being recognized by whatever crowd of entities are in the room. But then all of a sudden, all of the entities look at them and they're like staring them dead in the face, and it's creepy. That's the vibe that I'm getting. It's like you walk into rooms or into spaces and people are very like hush hush, very secretive. And it's like at first they ignore you like you're not there, and then they train all of their attention on you at the same time. But it's like they're all looking at you going shh. And I don't know what that is. But it feels foreboding. It feels a little threatening, intimidating. Not as if it's actually going to touch you, like, because they can't touch you, but it's like they want you to feel the pressure of their eyes on you. But you have this like bubble of protection around you. So that's the secret's energy. Someone is waiting for the invite or the call that you're going to receive, but it never comes to them. Okay? I also got don't judge those who speak or those who stay silent. So there's a lot of situations happening right now when it comes to certain injustices or certain things that are kind of like going on that are out of balance. Spirit is wanting you guys to know to be a little bit indifferent. Don't judge the people who speak up. Don't judge the people who stay silent. Don't judge anyone. Don't judge the people who ride the fence, because you don't know what a person is going through or what they're dealing with on their end, right? So when I do the readings and I tell you guys, like, I'm not your mama. I don't control you, okay? I can't tell you what to do. That's true. I can't. I can only give you forewarning or share with you my intuition and foresight and discernment of messages that Spirit brings to me about what you should watch out for. So, for example, the reason why that message came through was because when I walk around the neighborhood, everybody's very cordial. Like they speak and they, are very kind and wave. But there was this one lady who was like basically running. I don't know. It's like I walked past her and she was coming in my direction. And she was just kind of running, and I spoke to her and I was like, "Hey, how you doing?" She didn't say anything back. And I was like, "Oh, okay." you know? I didn't really get upset about it, but I was like, "Dang. What's going on with her?" you know? And then I saw her speed past me, right? And as I came around the corner, she had a dog. She was walking a dog. So the dog was in the back. I knew it was her car. She sped past me. She went around the corner. So as I finally got to the corner and came around, I saw that she was racing her car to the front of the trail where an elderly family member was literally sitting there, like looking like they were out of breath in distress. So it connected to me. Okay, she didn't have time to speak. She may not even notice I was there. Even if she did, I wasn't her priority to say anything to. She wasn't trying to be rude to me. I didn't necessarily think she was trying to be rude to me on purpose. I just felt like maybe she didn't want to talk that day. Like, I was like, dang, what's going on with her? Cool, right? I walked past her. She went to her car, sped around. When I came around the corner, whoever the elderly person she was walking with was sitting down, like not even on a bench, just on like this wooden plank fence, out of breath, in distress. And it clicked to me through these other messages that, like, this is a part of it. I could have judged her more harshly, or I could have taken it to heart that she didn't speak to me and lamented over it for a long time. But I kind of just looked at the situation and, let it pass. And Spirit wants to solidify that within a lot of you guys, because what's about to happen for you because of this call, as they're describing it, is that you are going to get a lot of reactions from people that aren't necessarily going to be 100% pleasant. They're not going to be 100% negative. They're not going to be 100% positive. And some of them may be in the middle, or, people may be indifferent to whatever you're doing or to whatever happens for you. Some people may not care. Some people, it may not be a priority because they have other things going on. But there may be people who have a strong reaction. And I just feel like Spirit really doesn't want you to take to heart or take personally what people do, because you don't know what someone is dealing with on the back end, right? They don't want you to judge people for not speaking up. They don't want you to judge people for speaking up. They just want you to kind of be mellow. Because had I known that she didn't speak to me because she had an elderly person with her in distress, I would have known, like, hey, it's not me. She's trying to help her family. And that's what I mean. So I really feel like Spirit is preparing you for a higher level of ascension and understanding about different things that are about to happen in your life and the reaction people will have to those things. And you may also feel like, damn, this person is a coward. They don't want to speak up. Or damn, they're speaking so highly and so loud and proud and, aggressively against me, but you don't know why, right? Those are the type of things that you have to just kind of let roll off your back, okay? Because they say you never know the motivation or the circumstances, okay? That's why they want you to be like that. So, because you never know what the motivation is or the circumstances. So if somebody's being negative to you, you never know what the motivation is to their reaction. Somebody's being positive towards you, you never know. So this is not a time for you to assume, because you make an ass out of you and me. Okay? Okay. You think you're late, but you arrive early. Okay? A lot of you have been ahead of your time your whole life. But because people don't understand the wave that you're on, okay, the vibe that you're on, like I said, like and subscribe, catch the vibe, okay? Because people don't understand the wave or the vibe that you're on, it feels like you're late. Because you're like, dang, nobody understands. Am I late? Like, did I miss it? Did I miss the mark? Am I off base with what I'm doing? Am I not on point? No, you're on point. You're just early as fuck. You're like an hour, 2 hours early to the event. They ain't even set up the decorations yet, boo. Okay? Relax. You're early. Others are going to arrive after you who think they're late, and then they're going to pass you. But do not concern yourself, because all of those people who pass you may not actually reach the finish line. So Spirit is wanting you not to fall into the herd. They're not wanting you to fall in line with the mentality of the people who feel like they're late. They want you to understand that you're early. So when you feel like you're late, what happens when you're driving or when you're on public transportation. You start to make decisions that you wouldn't normally make if you were on time or if you were ahead of time. Oh, excuse me. That's why they tell you at jobs, get there early, and that means you're on time. If you're on time, that means you're late. But you think you're late, but you're actually early, and you're acting as if you're late with your actions. So it's like frantic choices, anxious decisions, reactionary behavior, anything like that that you would do in a situation where you feel like you're late. So if you're driving to work and you think you're late, say for example, your clocks are an hour ahead, so you think you're late for work, but you're actually an hour early, you're going to be running red lights. You're going to be risking getting pulled over by the police. You're going to be aggressively cutting people off on the road, building up the possibility for negative karma, right? Because what? You could get pulled over. You could get a ticket. You could get in an accident. You could possibly cause an accident, right? And that would create negative karma that then you would have to deal with on the back end. And then after you hypothetically get this ticket or hypothetically, run over a curb too hard or too fast and pop your tire, then you're actually going to be late because now you got to change the flat tire. Now you got to wait for the police officer to write you a ticket. Now, because of that reactionary, anxious behavior, you've made yourself late when you didn't even realize you were early. Boom. Okay. Now, the part that says others arrive after you who think they're late and they pass you. This is an observatory energy. You're going to observe people in this rushing, anxious, frantic, overcompensating type of energy. And you're going to notice that because you were in that energy and you're going to observe it. And that's also going to be a reflection moment for you to say, I see. Okay. And you're not going to feel such in a rush, but they may try to make you feel like you need to rush. Don't let that happen. You're also going to possibly get some type of competitive behavior because they want to beat you, but you've already arrived, right? You've already arrived. You don't have to do any more traveling. You're at the destination. So they're going to try to pass you up and overcompensate to compete with you. And again, you just got to let it roll off your back like water because they don't realize what you realize. They don't know what you know. They may not have access to me or know who I am to hear this message, but you have the forewarning. Okay? You also have to understand that it's not necessary to compete with them because you've already arrived. And all of those people who want to do all these things and jump through all these hoops to possibly compete with you, they're not all going to make it to the destination. So just keep that in mind. Okay? Spirit says, do not concern yourself if people appear to pass you, because all may not finish. Hear the voice of God that leads you to action and trust your destination is paved with light. Okay? There were just 8 shots that somebody shot off in the distance. I don't know if y'all heard it. It was 8. Okay? Now, this message also, the second channel message goes with this, and it's basically saying that you've proven yourself. Again, reiterating that you've arrived at your destination. So, you've proven yourself. There's no more to do. Now is the time to rest in your power. This does not mean you rest on your laurels. This means you rest in your power. There is a difference. They're basically wanting you to know. Okay? Resting in your laurels means that you get lazy. You don't work as hard. You don't grind as hard. You don't act in a way where you're as hungry for whatever your goal is. And then that's when you fall off, which is more than likely something you've experienced before. Okay? So again, you've proven yourself. There's no more to do. Now is the time to rest in your power. Rest in your flow. You've ingratiated yourself into a community. Trust. You are trusted. You won the crowd over. Now they're on your side. You've been proven innocent, resting your case, or maybe a lawyer is resting your case. If they want more, it's performative. You or them. As soon as you think someone's in your way, they move. Okay? So again, Spirit is saying you do not have to prove yourself. You do not have to run yourself ragged. You do not have to burn the candle at both ends unless you feel that power, right? This doesn't mean you just lay down and stop. You just go with the flow of your energy and your power as it connects to the energy around you. You rest in your flow, whatever that is, your rhythm. It's unique to you. And no one else can tell you whether it's too slow or too fast. Okay? Fuck them. Okay? With the capital F-U-C-K. Now, when they say you've ingratiated yourself into a community, this could be social media. This could be your neighborhood. This could be your career, like your job in your workplace. It doesn't have to be your coworkers. It could be some of them. But it may even be people who come in and request you, like if you're a server, they may request you to be their server, or they request you to be their barber, or if you work for a construction company and you build with them, they request your team as the builders. You've basically intertwined yourself into a community where now, because you've proven yourself, they trust you. You are trusted. So Spirit wants you to trust yourself because you've proven your quality of work. You've won the crowd over. So people were skeptical, but there's been things that now have transpired that have shown people your ability to get the job done, to be productive, to be qualified, whatever it is that you do. Okay? Now people are on your side. So there's going to start being people who speak up on your behalf. There's going to start being people who point out inconsistencies or discrepancies with anyone who has presented themselves as an obstacle or wanting to get in your way. You're going to have support, not just from Spirit now. It feels like literally from other people, right? Some of you have been proven innocent, okay? And some of you may be dealing with court issues, legal issues. Y'all know the disclaimers below. You've been proven innocent and you're resting your case. If they want more, it's performative. So you need to understand that if somebody says that they want more from you, or you've done a job, you've performed within the parameters of your contracts and agreements, whether this is spiritual contracts, legal contracts, work requirements, you need to understand that you don't have anything else to prove. When you do what you're contractually obligated to do, your obligation to whoever it is, an individual, a spiritual contract, that's done. They cannot continue to barter with you and get more from you than what you're obligated to give. That's when you step in and say, no. Because now it's performative. Because now they want you to act like a monkey. Now they want you to jump around and act like a monkey for bananas and shit. And they're doing that for a reason. Because if somebody, or if this energy working through other people or whatever's going on, if they can get you in a place where you're performing, shucking and jiving and shit, and willing to bend over backwards and jump through hoops, and they can make you do that, it's a power play. And remember, they said, rest in your power. Okay. Also, this is for you and them. So you have to also, or you should work to also understand when you feel this inner sense of needing to perform more or do more when you've already done enough, because it may not even be other people. It could be the ghosts of abuse in your mind replaying over and over again, making you feel like you haven't done enough when you've already done enough. So just make sure you keep tabs on that. Okay? As soon as you think someone is in your way, they move. That's the most important part. Because that means that spirit is telling you that whatever obstacles present themselves or arise, you might just want to let it play out. You might not want to take a whole lot of action, because there's this energy in the air of enough being enough. There's this energy in the air of your spirit team being fed up with folks that they've already told to take several seats who refuse to sit their ass down. Like, they're showing me a movie theater or a play, some type of amphitheater or cathedral type situation. And nowadays they have seats elevated to where the person underneath you can't really obstruct your vision, because that's what it is. It's an obstruction. But they're showing me the old fashioned theaters that you go to watch a play, or that they used to have comedy shows in, or like an old fashioned movie theater where all the seats are kind of leveled. And they're basically showing me a bunch of people standing up, blocking your vision from the screen. And they're telling you that spirit has told those people to sit down. They cannot stand in your way. They cannot block your vision. They cannot obstruct your ability to pass. Right? So you don't need to say, sit your ass down. You don't have to do that, because spirit is going to literally sit them down. Because they say, as soon as you think someone's in your way, they move. So maybe even before you say something, someone moves. You may notice people in traffic when you're getting somewhere, or you need to go somewhere. The traffic gets out of your way. Some of you may notice that people actually obstruct you and come in front of you, and you may need to just let it ride, because that could actually be a protection mechanism as well. Okay? So those are channel messages. Those are channel messages that I've had for you guys to share with you. I didn't share them right away because I just wanted to think about them, but Spirit told me to go ahead and share them. Now we're going to get into the juicy bits, the meaty bits. We're going to do an all signs. I'm going to try to get through this as best as I can. What do y'all want to start with? Who y'all want to start with? Water, air, earth, or fire? Let me see who's in here. Let me look at the comments. Who y'all want to start with? Hey, Dre. Thank you. I appreciate you, Dre. Hey, Ember. Hey, Real Deal. Uh-oh, Quest in the building. BU 10,000. Hey, boo. Oh, my goodness. The moon is half? I didn't know that. Uh-oh, we got caramels in the house as well. You sure did. Hey, Tammy. Listen, I know that's right. Hey, Phoenix. Oh, thank you, Phoenix. Yes, you're right. We cannot have people infringing on our autonomy. We passed the Truman Show. That's funny. Okay, so everybody's saying water. Ooh. Y'all want to see what secrets water signs is keeping from y'all? Uh-oh. Okay. Okay, let's start with water. So we're going to do water, fire, earth, and then we're going to do air. Okay, we'll do it that order. Water, fire, earth, air. 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 Period. Sarah. Hey, boo. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm either going to pull an oracle from the scoop deck or the life oracles for each sign. So since I have these in my hand, we'll do these for water. We'll do the scoop for fire. We'll do these again for earth. And then we'll do the scoop again for air. We'll do it like that. Okay? So y'all get your snacks. Get your snacks. Get comfortable. Sit down. Relax. Listen, take your bra off. Unhook that bitch. Take that bra off. Let them titties hang. Get comfortable. If you gotta take them drawers off, it's all right. Free ball it. Do what you need to do. Okay? All right, let's see. Guardian angels, archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors. They off too. Of the highest vibration. Father, Mother, God, when it comes to Pisces, dealing with water signs, what secrets are the water signs, either another Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, keeping from Pisces who are watching this now or later that Pisces should know? Okay, so keep this in mind. This is not going to tell you their private business that you shouldn't know. This is going to tell you things that Spirit feels and has deemed that you should be aware of, that somebody's purposefully keeping from you in either a malice or like a malicious or predatory way. Just so you know, okay? So for water signs first, Spirit, what secrets are the water signs keeping from Pisces who may watch this now or later? What secrets are they keeping? Children, children. They're either keeping a secret about having children or keeping a secret about something to do with children. Okay? At the bottom, we have trip and then karmic partner, child. So whoever's dealing with water signs right now, this is the oracle for all the water signs. So each of you who are dealing with either another Pisces, a Cancer, or a Scorpio have one of those signs keeping secrets about children and something to do with a karmic partner. This could be a baby mom, baby dad, paying child support to a child you don't know about, having a child you don't know about, having somebody pregnant that you don't know about, traveling to see children that you are unaware of. This could also be, I'm going to tell you something that you may not be ready to hear, but that could be true. This could also be about someone, like if you consider another Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio to be a karmic partner for you, and you have children with this person, like they are your ex-husband, ex-wife, baby mama, baby daddy. Okay? You may feel like they're a karmic partner, but they're starting to realize and see things from a higher perspective regarding the children that they have with you and the fact that they may have ruined your life and literally been a karmic partner to you. They're not going to say it like that, but they'll say something like, now that I've gotten older, I realize that Pisces, meaning you guys watching, was actually a really good influence in my life, and I may have ruined their life. Are y'all ready to accept that? Are y'all ready to accept that somebody is realizing that they were the problem and maturing? Are you ready to accept that somebody's maturing? Some of y'all, it's that first story, but some of y'all have that situation going on. So let's see. All right. So since I said Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, we're going to do it like that. Let's see, Spirit. I know y'all can't see the cards, but y'all know how I do. Pisces, secret. Cancer, secret. Scorpio, secret. Ooh. At the bottom of the deck is the Four of Pentacles, child. So, okay. Pisces secret is the Knight of Cups. Cancer secret is the Three of Wands. Scorpio secret is the Seven of Swords, child. Okay. So if you are a Pisces watching this and you're dealing with another Pisces, right? This person is they're definitely keeping a secret. They're holding this back. That's indicative with the Four of Pentacles. They're keeping a secret about their feelings. This is about what they dream, what they want, what they hope, what they aspire to achieve. And this could be their feelings towards you. This could be the fact that either this person knows that you love them, or they know that they kept something from you and you were attempting to share love with them. Like, that's the type of person who I described when I just told you guys somebody may be realizing that they ruined your life or that they were the problem, right? They know that because they held on to with no shoes. They know that because they held back their feelings, that they created like a stuck stagnant energy between the two of you. Also, just in general, it's interesting we started with Pisces because this could also be talking about like secrets that you're keeping. I feel like you're holding, a lot of you guys who are watching this are holding your opinions, feelings, decisions, endeavors that you're embarking upon. You're holding a lot of this in to yourself as well from other people. So some of you guys may be getting approached by someone. Someone may be interested in you. You may have people catcalling you, or for my masculines, you may have people staring you down, all up in your mouth, all up in your face, because you know how feminines do. Please like the video as well, you guys. Thank you so much. If you're a masculine and a feminine is interested in you and they're trying to like send these signals out, they might look at you real hard in the store. Or they watching your face, they looking you up and down. Some of you Pisces are definitely being very reserved with what you share with people, and you're protective over your assets. You're protective over what you have acquired, because this Four of Pentacles is indicative of, you know, you trying to keep what you have. You don't want to miss anything. You don't want to lose anything. You see them coins on the side. You don't want to miss any money. You don't want anybody to come and take what you got. You're very protective over your resources, your assets, and everything that you have right now. So if people are approaching you, you may not be very open to it, and somebody may know that. But I feel like some of you have a Pisces that could be reaching out, or you as a Pisces have people who are going to be interested in you, and you're going to hold your opinions of them until you really see the action that they put into a situation with you before you allow them into your private space. And I don't think that's a bad thing. I think that's actually a positive improvement to a lot of what you guys have been used to. There could be somebody younger to you coming towards you. Somebody could have been this Pisces energy that you could be dealing with, or just somebody in general, could be saving money to give to you. I don't know. But if you were dealing with a Pisces specifically, they know that they held back. And they know that, you know, I feel like they may want to apologize. They've been waiting for the right moment. Anyway, if you're dealing with a Cancer, you got the Three of Wands with the Four of Pentacles. The water signs that you could be dealing with may have like earth in their chart, because the Six of Pentacles is also underneath the Four of Pentacles. There's definitely a lot of withholding of funds and resources for you guys. If you're dealing with a Cancer, they're keeping something that's supposed to be yours. I feel like they're waiting to give you something. They're holding on to something that they're supposed to give you, or they're waiting until the right time to give you whatever this is that they've been holding on to. I don't necessarily like it. Because it feels like the secret is that it's like they're holding back and kind of sending out this energy and waiting for a response. So this could be somebody like holding back from you, playing like text message games, waiting a long time to reply, doing weird stuff. They have some type of expectation about you or about the situation. They could be judging you. I feel a very apprehensive energy from that Cancer. I just want to, I'm going to clarify Pisces too. Just hold on. What is this Three of Wands? Toil and labor. Yeah, the Cancer doesn't expect for this to go anywhere. I don't know if this is somebody interested in you or not interested in you. I don't know if this is a person you work with. But I feel like this could even be somebody at your job, like starting junk, starting rumors, stirring the pot. That's what this Three of Wands is giving me. This is somebody stirring the pot because they're not really going anywhere in their life. Like they don't have anything to really look forward to, or they feel like they're not really like doing anything major in their life. I feel like this is somebody who sees your position and they don't want to acknowledge that's your position. Since I didn't do we got to work out the kinks, y'all. We chilling. What's this Knight of Cups for Pisces dealing with Pisces? Ooh, family room. So this could be somebody close to you, a sibling, a friend, a family member. Some of you, if you have a Pisces friend, they're holding back. They're holding back something that I feel they don't want to like tell you about, or they're holding back their feelings because maybe they don't know how you're going to respond. Somehow the Pisces and the Cancer are connected. I don't know how, but I did that together. There could be a Pisces apologizing to you because they know you're getting close to reaching a goal. Just be mindful of that. If you're and with the toil and labor card with Cancer, you could definitely be dealing with a person who thinks that they can like control the outcome of your situations. Stirring the pot. Now, if you're dealing with a Scorpio, Seven of Swords, that's not necessarily positive. This is a person whose strategy is to hold back because they want to, I feel like they want to keep the ball in their court, or they want to keep the advantage in a situation. Okay? This could be somebody who's not paying you back money that they owe you, or they're not showing up with the same level of enthusiasm or energy that you do. This could be a person who is very much so stingy with their time, stingy with their money, stingy with their energy. It's like they want to take more from you than what they give in a very sneaky, crafty, manipulative way. They want to take resources from you so that they can benefit. Let me see. What's the Seven of Swords for Pisces dealing with Scorpio? Privileged lady. Because they think you got it like that. They think you got it like that. They think they can take it from you and you're not going to notice. They think they can drain your resources, drain your energy, drain you, and you're not going to notice. Or at least by the time you notice, they'll be long gone. It's a very sneaky energy. It's very much so selfish. It's very much so, this could even be somebody who wants to hold something back from you or prevent you from getting something that you're supposed to get because they want it for themselves. Selfish, conniving. Like if this is a work coworker, this is somebody who maybe if they were supposed to train you on something, they don't give you all the information. They don't train you properly because they want to set you up to fail. Or someone who, like, if this is supposed to be your friend or this is supposed to be someone who has your back, it kind of feels like, like if you guys are going somewhere, they invite you, but they don't tell you what time to be there, or they don't tell you the full address, or they give you the wrong address. It's like somebody's setting you up to look dumb or setting you up to be at a loss because they're upset about something that you're going to get that maybe they're not supposed to have. Like, this could even be a position where you're supposed to take over for somebody because that's just the natural order of things, but they're resentful about it. So they don't give you everything you need, right? Before you take over. They want you to be at a loss. But it's because you're entitled to something. It's because this person feels like they either have the right to do so, or that this is like what they're supposed to do, or what they have the right to. Like, it's just that something's not fair. They feel like it's not fair. I feel like a lot of you guys who are dealing with water signs are coming out of a really rough patch. You're coming out of a rough patch in your life, especially if you've been dealing with water signs, and you're getting mixed reactions from people. This could be siblings with the children card that actually end up being this. It's just like people who are close to you and who've known you for a long time when you were very naive. Or maybe you have children with them, so they know you intimately. Or maybe they grew up with you. But now you're seeing things from a higher perspective, and you're traveling, possibly going places, making more money, doing big things in your life, or you will be soon. And these people want to keep seeing you as this childlike energy that they can take advantage of. And again, remember, I said this could be somebody realizing that they were the problem, which means that they have to face that you actually deserve something, or you've actually grown up, and it's very difficult for them to do so. All in all, I feel like you guys can expect for something that you've manifested to start coming in, but there's definitely an energy from water that wants to continue to keep you in this box. So you got to keep your cards close if you're dealing with a water sign specifically. Okay? So we did Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I said Earth was next, right? Water, Earth, Fire, Air. Or did I say water, fire, air, earth? Do y'all remember? Hey, Cat. Oh, wow. No, you're good. Okay, fire. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Let me shuffle the cards. Y'all be sure to like the video, you guys. We're just chilling. I'm losing my voice, as you can see. I should have made some tea. But it was getting late, and I promised myself that I was going to do this video today because I've been supposed to do this for like 2 weeks. So, we're going to do fire. I don't remember. I didn't remember either, Phoenix. That's horrible. Okay. So, Pisces dealing with fire. We're going to do Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. First, let's get an oracle card. Ooh. So, Spirit, for Pisces dealing with fire signs. Either Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. What is the secret? There it is. You heard me be silent. Then it popped out. Ooh. Caution. Proceed with caution. Meant to be. This relationship is real and it's meant to be, but it doesn't have to be a relationship. It could just be a set of occurrences in your life. Thank you, Alicia. It could just be a set of occurrences in your life. You're being asked to be cautious with fire signs when it comes to allowing them too much access in your space and too much proximity to your destiny. Performer. Yeah, lying. See what I'm saying? Somebody's putting on a show. So the fire sign secret is that the fire sign is getting caught in a lie. The fire sign is getting caught in a lie. Or they're getting caught up in lies that they've told. Uh-oh, hey, Mika. Yeah. So the fire sign has been perpetrating, politicking, which just means kind of like being a scammer. This could be somebody in the entertainment industry, but maybe this is somebody who just likes attention. Somebody who's on social media all the time. Somebody who wants clout, fame. They've been lying about like who they are. So if this is somebody who is like in competition with you, it kind of feels like you got fire sign energy wanting to be in your position. But it's not that they want to copy you. It's like they want to get the reaction that you get. They want to get the reaction that you get when you walk into a room or when you show up on the scene. But they don't get the reaction that you get. So they have to put on a show and act as if they are what they have to act as if they are what you are naturally. Naturally, you get the reaction. They don't. Naturally, you get the attention. They don't. So they have to act as if they are naturally the way that you are naturally. Okay? Somebody could have a fake body or something fake about them, but they're lying. This could even be somebody cautioning you against something, like telling you, oh, Pisces, you something that's meant to be. This fire sign could be telling you like, oh, you need to be careful. You need to watch out. You might want to think twice. Maybe 3 times. Think thrice. And I'm just like, no, don't overthink it. Don't second guess yourself because this lying ass fire sign doesn't want you to succeed and do what you were meant to do. You might want to double check. I always see shit talkers like that with a big Habsburg jaw. You know the Habsburg jaw? Because they were doing so much fucking inbreeding and shit. Uh-oh. What's going on with fire signs? Somebody has a reputation. This is so crazy. Oh my God. Okay. So I'm going to tell you guys what I just heard, and it is wild shit. Wild shit. This is not for all of you. This is not exact. I don't know what this is. Somebody has a really well-known reputation for something weird. Okay? So when I said the Habsburg jaw, okay, that is something that the Habsburgs are notorious for. And I heard notorious, right? Because isn't that Biggie's thing where they was like notorious? Am I tripping? That's what I heard in my head. Notorious. But instead of I heard notorious. But first, before that, after I said Habsburg, I heard incestuous. Baby. because I was talking about the Habsburg because they were inbreeding and it was incestuous. That's why their genes got fucked up, because they were inbreeding. I don't know if that's what a fire sign is doing. I don't know if that's what's going on. But I feel like they're just highlight. I don't think that's what's going on. I think because the Habsburgs were famous for their jaw because of their inbreeding, there's a fire sign that is famous for something, but it's because of something really bad. Like, it's because of something really negative. Okay. Okay. I don't think that's what it is. But I think because they wanted me to connect the dots, that's how my spirit guides. See, y'all don't be in my head. That's how my spirit guides be sending me the messages, y'all. Okay. So Pisces dealing with fire. First, Aries. Ooh, Hermit. Leo. Two of Swords. Sagittarius. I almost said Aquarius. Five of Pentacles. Ooh. At the bottom is the Justice card. So you guys could be having some legal issues with fire signs. You could be having some karmic issues with fire signs. If you are dealing with an Aries, there's a strong presence of Libra, Taurus, and Virgo involved in whatever situation that you have going on with an Aries. This could also be, this could also be something that happened during Taurus, Virgo, or Libra season. Somebody with this Hermit card could have definitely retreated inward. Some of you guys may have retreated inward when it comes to this Aries energy. Now, the secret is that I feel like the secret is that if you ghosted an Aries, or if you turned down an Aries, or if you rejected an Aries, or if you went within yourself because you didn't trust an Aries, or you didn't trust what they were saying, or you didn't trust what they were doing, or there was some type of disconnect and gaps in the story, like make it make sense, Aries. You asked them, you said, Aries, spiritually, you spoke to their spirit and y'all was communicating with your spirits, and you asked their spirit to make it make sense. And all you got was static. All you got was gaps, holes, smoke, white noise. The fuck is going on? So your spirit wants you to know that they were keeping a secret from you, and it has something to do with like legal information. Like, I don't know what this could be. It could be evidence that they were hiding from you in a court case. It could be just some type of contractual, legal situation, like the rules, the policies, the contract, the details, the fine print, the back end information that you may have asked for and inquired about, but that they did not want to tell you about. They kept it a secret from you. So the feeling that you felt about them being disingenuous, or the feeling that you felt about them not telling the whole story, not telling the whole truth, was actually accurate. So your spirit team wants you to know that they were being sneaky. It feels sneaky, but your intuition was correct. Whatever you thought about the Aries that they were hiding from you, or whatever information you felt they were hiding from you, they were. It could be about a Virgo, Libra, or Taurus. It could also be about somebody investigating you, knowing more information about you than what they shared, because they wanted to have some type of like advantage over you. If an Aries ghosted you, it's because you were right, or it's because you were receiving some type of justice, or getting some type of balance or fairness in a situation. Karmic justice, law and order, what's best for everyone involved. Like, this may not even be a toxic situation. It may not be bad. It feels like it's something that just was supposed to happen anyway, because they're both major arcanas. But it does kind of, it's a little sticky because it's kind of like, it's kind of like they were fair in maybe keeping information from you, but also you were fair in identifying intuitively that they were keeping information from you and then rejecting them because of it, right? So it's like they didn't do anything wrong by not telling you something, but they also, like, you also didn't do anything wrong by saying no to that because that's something you didn't want to deal with. I hope that makes sense. What's this Hermit for Pisces dealing with Aries? Ooh, it's a woman. This could be a Virgo woman involved, a Libra, Taurus woman involved. There's some type, yeah, it's some type of legal attachment. Some type of legal attachment. I don't know exactly what this is, but it feels like they kind of were trying to get you caught up or connected to a situation that would have put you at a detriment, that would have made you have to like work hard or be codependent on them, or like they would be codependent on you. It's like there would be some type of attachment that may have even caused you some type of health concern, but I don't think it's like, I'm not a doctor, disclaimer below. It could have just been very stressful. Like, it feels like they were trying to sell something to you or sell you a dream or involve you in something legally that would have been very stressful for you. So if you ghosted them, you were actually like right. It's like spirit was telling you to do that because like whatever they were trying to get you tied into was going to cause you some type of problems. Okay. Now, Pisces dealing with Leo, Two of Swords with the Justice card. Heavy Libra influence with this. If you're dealing with a Leo, they either have heavy Libra in their chart or something happened recently with this person during Libra season. If you're dealing with a fire sign, though, they're doing something that you received, any of you, Aries, Leo, or Sag. I just have to say this. You received a heads up, a warning, a cautionary message from your spirit team. You were meant to get that information because the fire signs are showing up as liars, omitting information, being a little bit sneaky. Okay? But there's a heavy Libra influence if you were dealing with a Leo, right? If you feel like there was a Leo that you were dealing with that had legal trouble, you were on point. You just didn't have the evidence to prove it. Again, a situation where you were right. If you feel like they were lying to you or didn't give you all the information, you were right. If you felt like whatever they were saying, they actually had a hand tied behind their back, because even this is legal. See how he's raising his right hand and swearing to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth in the courthouse, but he's holding his hand behind his back? Legal. Legal. With the Aries people, legal. You get what I'm saying? So there's a lot of legality energy. There's a lot of litigation that's coming through with fire signs for you guys. But this Leo energy, if there was something that they didn't tell you, they may have been under like an NDA. They may not have been able to tell you something. But I feel like they were trying to get you to connect the dots. See, with Aries, it felt like they weren't telling you something because it would benefit them for you not to know. With Leo, it feels like they wanted to tell you something, but maybe they couldn't because there maybe was a Libra or a Taurus who was silencing them. I just heard gag order, maybe an NDA. I don't know. I also feel like you guys could have agreed to disagree with this person, and that's okay. Expectation. Yeah. The reason why, the exact reason why you feel uh maybe a disagreement with a Leo, or the exact reason why something just didn't ever come together with you and a Leo, is exactly what you thought. Like, whatever it is that you thought about this Leo is exactly right. What you thought they were going to do, or the expectation that you had of them, was exactly right. I think this Leo was dealing with some type of legal issues. I feel like they were dealing with something involving money, and they thought that this was going to end, or they had some type of expectation that it was going to end, but I don't think it ended. And I think they're still dealing with it, and you just don't know. Like, there's a lot that they're I feel like the Leo is lying to protect some of you guys. Either protect your feelings, protect your emotions. They don't feel like you should know for some reason. And I know this might be very like difficult, but I feel that they're doing it for your own good. I don't know what that means. Okay? I kind of feel like the Leo didn't want you to be involved in something that they were involved in, or know about something that they were dealing with, because it could have caused you problems or either hurt your feelings. I don't know. It doesn't appear to be something like horrible. I just feel like it was a difference of opinion. And there's definitely something to do with money. They may have lost their job, been fired, and they knew that you had a certain expectation of them, or you were waiting for like a time when things would come together. And they may not have been able to give you what you expected from them, or what they thought you expected from them. I don't have a problem with the Leo. I don't. I don't have a problem with the Leo. I don't necessarily like that Aries energy, because it was kind of like combative, even though the Leo card is the Two of Swords. But I feel like the Leo was actually trying to protect you. Yeah. It's like they were trying to leave you out of something, because they knew for you it might be like dangerous, or it could cause you some type of like physical, emotional, or mental harm. Okay? So if you're dealing with a Sagittarius, you got the Five of Pentacles. This is financial struggle. This is like charity. Somebody needing help, someone asking for help, someone being, again, abandoned, left out in the cold, not having any shelter, having dependents, children, elderly, possibly special needs requirements or responsibilities. The Sagittarius feels like they did the right thing by not helping you, by shutting you out, by closing the door, by ghosting you. I also feel like some type of justice is going to be received because of that on your part. Because that kind of feels weird. It feels like the Sagittarius knew you needed help, and they just kind of left you and your kids out in the cold, left you and your child to fend for yourself, knowing that you couldn't do it by yourself, knowing that you needed help, knowing that they were in that big warm house with two fireplaces, not just one. They got two fireplaces in that hole, and they left you outside. There could be some type of legal ramifications for that. Definitely, everything with fire is like legal shit. Court. What's this Five of Pentacles? Ooh. Ooh. Great fortune, bitch. See, there's some type, Sagittarius is getting some type of karma. And I don't want to say that just loosely, But it's like with these two together, it feels like you get what I'm saying? It feels like you were going to be fortunate regardless of the Sagittarius and whether they helped you or not. It kind of feels like, and that's why I said, it kind of feels a little bit like a test. That's what I'll say. I feel like Spirit was testing the Sagittarius to see, are you going to help them or are you not going to help them? Are you going to support Pisces, assist Pisces, be charitable to Pisces? And I'm not saying they're supposed to do everything for your ass. That's not what I'm saying, so don't get it twisted. But this feels like they felt it was fair that they did not help you for some reason. They felt like it was the right thing to do to leave you out in the cold, possibly with a child, to fend for yourself. They thought it was okay for you and your child to be homeless, struggling, hungry, not have nowhere to stay. Out there with, look, do the little baby got shoes on? You could barely see the little baby shoes because they so deep in the snow. They thought that was okay. They was like, oh, it's all right. Pisces and they little ragamuffin child, they'll be cool. And I feel like that was a test because of this. So it doesn't matter if they helped you or not. It really didn't have nothing to do with you. Wow. Pathway and courtship. See, when you come into this right here, after they did this right here to you, don't let this person come back around you. When they want to come back around when you done figured it out. And see, that's the thing. It kind of feels like a parent or somebody trying to teach you a lesson. They may not be your parent, but this Sagittarius energy feels like a person who left you out in the cold because they felt like that's what you deserve, trying to teach you a lesson like they your fucking mama or your daddy. And they're not that. So when you get to this point where even in spite of them doing this, Taurus energy, Libra energy, along with the Sagittarius, in spite of them doing that, you're going to get this, and things are going to start to open up for you and get better for you. And here they come wanting to talk. No, we're not doing that. So again, that highlights this meant to be. Somebody putting on a show and lying, and you needing to be cautious because now their actions are catching up to them. Okay? Don't fall for it. So just so y'all know, I don't have a problem with the Leo. I think the Leo was trying to protect you from a court case that they were dealing with or something like that. I feel like the Aries was trying to kind of catch you in a trap or trap you in something. And I mean, maybe that's the name of the game. I don't think they're necessarily like wrong for that. I feel like the Aries was a test for you and you were a test for the Sagittarius. And then Leo is in the middle just kind of trying to protect you from bullshit. Okay? That's what it felt like to me. Just saying. All right? So don't be mad at the Aries. Don't be mad at the Leo. Don't be mad at anybody, really. Just understand what it is on each side. Now, let's move on to Earth. Yeah, because air is last. Let's move on to Earth. Let me shuffle these cards. Y'all be sure to hit the like button, you guys. We're going to do Earth signs. How long we been in here? Oh, that ain't too bad. We actually doing good. I'm not really going that deep, you guys, because I'm trying to preserve my voice and my energy. I did a lot today. I hope you guys are being productive and doing your thug thizzle in your life. Let's see. Okay, let's do Earth. We're going to go Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, but let's get the Oracle for Pisces, dealing with Earth signs. Spirit, Pisces dealing with earth signs, either Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. What is the secret that earth signs could be keeping from Pisces? What is all of this? What is all of this about performer, fame? What the hell? Fame in reverse? Ooh, y'all heard my neck crack? Probably not. I feel like let's stretch. This energy is crazy. This energy is crazy. It's just like, okay. The fame card is reversed. Look at what's at the bottom and the back. The fuck? What the fuck is this? Let me be quiet. It's late. I got neighbors. What the fuck is this? Hold on. My bad, y'all. I'm navigating teenagers, okay? So just bear with me. Back to what I said. What the fuck is this? Earth signs are keeping a secret that they have some type of this is too much. I feel like earth signs are stressing you out, or there's some type of stressful connection between you and earth signs. Twin flame and karmic partner, okay? Maybe you felt like they were your twin flame, but they actually are a karmic partner. They're afraid of something. I feel like some of you have earth signs that are afraid that you're actually going to find who you're meant to be with, that you're going to get some type of attention. I feel like there could be an earth sign who wants you to stay hidden. They could be doing things to keep you hidden or to try to prevent you from being able to connect with the people who you're supposed to connect with. Go back to the water energy. Causing obstructions, causing blockages. They gonna move though. They gonna get their fat ass out the way. I know that. Because I'm seeing twin flame more so like a path. A path that you're meant to follow. Like an earth sign doesn't want you to be the one to get the attention. I feel like we talked about this in this last installment of Secrets when we did this months ago. Months ago. I feel like it was Virgo, if I remember correctly, because I cracked a joke about Virgo because of the card that came out. I remember. I know y'all are going to put it in the comments, but I will literally post the last all signs Secrets they're keeping from Pisces that you should know. I'll post it on the community section, okay? Because I remember the Virgo reading being hilarious because I was cracking jokes. And I feel like the energy has not really changed that much, but it's been months. This is like somebody who, like, maybe you guys were coming together at a point in your life where you both were learning lessons, whether you're dealing with Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. And at this time, maybe you guys were on the same page. Maybe you guys had the same type of, situations going on. Maybe you trauma bonded with this person. That's what it feels like. It feels like a strong connection with a person who was meant to teach you a lesson, but that wasn't meant to be in your life long term. And now they're afraid of you having some type of abundance coming into your life, and they're shocked about it. And they don't want you to get this attention because now they reverted from someone who you can trust to someone who does not want to see you succeed. I don't know what this is about. Maybe you're meant to learn something from this earth sign that you could be dealing with. Let's see. Pisces dealing with Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Good Lord. Y'all, that irritated me. Not my son. I'm talking about the cards coming out like that. Pisces, secrets that Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo could be keeping from Pisces that they should be aware of. Capricorn, the Nine of Swords. Taurus, the Knight of Cups. Virgo, the Three of Swords. Oh! Oh! Okay. Ooh. Judgment at the bottom. Why? Okay, so why y'all got Justice at the bottom with fire signs and you got Judgment at the bottom with earth signs? That's crazy. Scorpio energy, definitely if you're dealing with a Taurus, they could have strong Scorpio in their chart, or something could be happening during now Scorpio season if you're dealing with a Taurus specifically. Now, okay, let's start with Capricorn though. It's like all the earth signs. This is the call, right? All the earth signs are hearing you get the call, or they're hearing your phone ring, metaphorically, right? Capricorn is anxious about the fact that you're getting the call, and maybe they're not getting the call, and the time in which they felt like they would get the call has passed, and they still haven't gotten the call. So they're anxious, feeling nervous about something. Taurus is congratulating you for getting the call, trying to chase behind you and say, I love you, I love you, I love. Remember that song? These words are my own, from my heartfelt. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. That's what I heard in my head. And then Virgo is disappointed that you got the call and they didn't. Child. So if you're dealing with a Capricorn, you're realizing that this person possibly has caused you a lot of anxiety, stress, fear, made you second guess yourself a lot, maybe been in competition with you, maybe tried to make you feel lower than them, or tried to diminish you and make you feel like you were less than, when actually y'all were on more common ground than what you thought. And what you didn't realize is that Capricorn could have been projecting on you a very strong energy of like anxiety that they were feeling, and insecurities that they were feeling, but that they wanted you to think were your own when it was really them. I feel like I said Scorpio, good Lord. Capricorn could be keeping a Scorpio a secret and they're stressed about it. But they could also be realizing that, like, some of you could have a Capricorn that actually you really care about, And they may need you to reach out to them. Okay, for those of you who aren't dealing with toxic Capricorns. But this person is really stressed. I don't know who this is. They're really stressed. They're really anxious. They're coming out of a really dark time where I feel like they're realizing some things that are very difficult for them to face. They don't want to face it. Because look at this card. That's what it looks like in the upright. But it kind of feels like because the sun, to me, I see this as the sun coming up. Now, the sun could be setting. It just depends on your interpretation. Okay? But to me, it looks like the sun is coming up for this Capricorn, and they're realizing things that they may not have wanted to face. Now they're facing it because the light is shining on it. Also, the light could be shining on you, and they're realizing that they can't dim your light. It kind of feels like a realization. What is this Nine of Swords? I keep wanting to say Scorpio. Ooh, message of concern. So Capricorn is dealing with some conflicts. They're getting some tough news. Capricorn is getting some tough news. And they're not telling you about it. Poverty, sudden wealth. Ooh. Uh-oh. Did a Capricorn cross, double cross? Did a Capricorn cross, double cross you? The fact that you're coming out of an impoverished situation, 37 is a 10, is causing concern, conflict, 14 is a 5, for this Capricorn, because they know it means that you're going to have some type of sudden wealth. Now, this Capricorn could be coming into some type of sudden wealth. But they're anxious about it for some. I don't know why they're keeping it a secret from you. But it kind of, it doesn't feel like that. It feels like, okay, for example, it feels like you could be related to a Capricorn. They're reading some type of news, a notification, a correspondence of some kind. And it's like, oh, wait. Yeah, there it is. It's like, that's what it looks like, don't it? Like clutch pearls. And then the abundance card was next to the surprise. And then the fear. Do you see how it's coming out in the oracle? Shock, fear, clutching pearls. You get what I'm saying? Because they know the abundance is coming and they're anxious about it. And then sudden wealth, it's the same thing. So somebody was in a position of poverty, more than likely you. That's coming to an end. And this Capricorn is finding out about it and understanding that this is causing some type of sudden wealth. This Pathways card has come out for every sign, which means that you're coming from a rough patch and finally getting a break in the clouds or a break in the turbulence. And they're anxious about it. I don't know why somebody would be anxious about you coming out of poverty. Does that mean that they tried to keep you in an impoverished situation? I don't know. But it's weird. So they're stressed about it. Or maybe you have some type of like authority over their position. And maybe they tried to like keep you down. But this is a realization, a wake-up call. Letting people know, banging the pots in the streets and giving an announcement that is stressing this Capricorn out. Okay? It's got to do with money though, or some type of abundance, some type of wealth. Okay? Taurus with the Knight of Cups. What is this Knight of Cups? Well, first of all, don't get ahead of yourself with this Taurus. They could be coming in and presenting you with an offer, giving you a call, inviting you somewhere, saying, hey, you want to come here with me? You want to come there with me? You want to do this with me? But it kind of feels I don't know. Even if it's like this. This could be a Taurus who's trying to beat you to the punch. But it definitely feels like all of the earth signs are waking up to something, like they're realizing something. They could be waking up in the morning to see some type of news. Or you could be waking up to this Taurus kind of like offering you something, reaching out to you, proposing some type of plans or inviting you on plans or something. But the secret, there could be a Taurus that also has feelings for you that they're going to tell you about. I got that as well for Pisces. Pisces also, you might want to go watch the Pisces, dealing with Pisces reading. Because I really feel that a Taurus or a Pisces could be holding back their feelings for you, and you know they want to tell you about it. They want to express it. Let me see what this is. I don't know if this is an offer that you really want to take though. What is this Knight of Cups? Oh, look at that. Main male. Whoever the Taurus is that you guys could be thinking about, they have a strong Scorpio in their life or strong Scorpio energy in their chart. Ooh, Lord. Wealthy man. Toil and labor, though. That's crazy. Guys, can I tell you something about this Taurus? You ain't paying their ass no attention. Let me tell you something. Wealthy man is at the bottom. You got a Taurus that wants you bad. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. These words are my own, from my heartfelt. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. There are no... Wait, what did she say? There are no some words to say. But let me tell you, I don't think you fucking with this person. I don't feel like you think it's going anywhere with this Taurus. Despite the fact that they may have money. Despite the fact that they may be the only person who's interested in you right now. I don't know what this person's situation is. But they are like... Oh, it hit me like a Mack truck, bitch. I love Pisces. I want Pisces. I'm ravenous for Pisces. They might feel like you're a twin flame, but they may not describe it like that. They may not say, oh, Pisces is my twin flame. They may feel a strong connection for you. But when I tell you, you're not paying this person no attention because you're like, damn, they karmic. This could be somebody who you feel like is karmic because maybe they're too aggressive with their emotions, or like something is giving you the ick about this Taurus though. It's like they're giving you everything that you thought you wanted, and then you get it and you realize I'm not really cool with that. It's like kind of it kind of gives me the vibe of, you know that you need a certain level of connection in your life, and this person ain't it. So you're not going to waste your time dealing with somebody who you know it's not actually going to go anywhere. It's like you're going to feel restricted with this person. You're going to feel, it kind of feels like a pressure that would be on you. Maybe they're judgmental. I don't know. Maybe they have a certain expectation of how they want their partner to be. Maybe they're very rigid. Maybe they're, stuck in their ways, stubborn. I don't know what it is. It's just something that's making you feel that you would not be safe in this connection, or that you would not get much out of this connection. And that's what's throwing you off. Like they may be too obsessed. Like they could be obsessed, child. It's giving a weird vibe. Okay. It's like the red flags are going off. And it's so crazy because everybody fantasizes that type of relationship. They're like, "Ooh, I want somebody to be obsessed with me." Bitch, no, you don't. No, you don't. Anyway, let's move on to Virgo. Three of Swords. Who is doing that? Let's figure out what's wrong with Virgo this time, child. What's this Three of Swords? Well, let me show it to you. I keep getting ahead of myself. Don't let earth signs rush y'all. Do not let earth signs rush y'all or push you or intimidate you or make you feel obligated into doing something that you don't want to do. Because you can definitely say no, and that is a complete sentence. Yeah. This Virgo is either lying to you or they're not telling you how hurt they feel by something, I guess, that they feel like you did to them. Child. Opinions are a thing. What is this Three of Swords? Child, the Lovers. I don't know what what the fuck is going on. You may have broken up with a Virgo, or you may have initiated some type of separation with a Virgo, and I'm so disappointed in you. I'm so disappointed in you. I don't know why I feel like this obnoxious energy. And this could also be a Virgo who says that they love you, but then they lie to you. Or they're calling you a liar. Something like that. Poverty again and child. So this could be your parent. This Virgo energy, this could be your parent for some of you guys. This could be like a parent who says, "Oh, I love you. I care about you. I only want the best for you." But then they lie and they constantly like do things that are very hurtful to you, or they don't respect your boundaries. And it's like, really? You're going to do this, but you say you really love me? You know, I mean, it's a little contradictory. I feel like this Virgo is actually realizing that they hurt you. It feels like the earth signs are struggling to face certain truths about the toxicity of y'all's connection, because if they face the truth, it will bring some type of fear or anxiety to life that I feel like they don't want to face. That's all the earth signs. Whoever you're dealing with who's an earth sign, it could be I don't know, it could be different levels of quote unquote truths, but it feels like, especially with this Virgo energy, if they're a parent and you've told them over and over again, this could even be a friend, an ex, anybody in your life who disappoints you, lies to you, or wants you to be held accountable for all of these things, but they never want to like be accountable for themselves. It kind of feels like, especially for a Virgo though, it's like they're judging. I don't know if they're judging your parenting, or they're judging how you raise your kids, or like, I don't know if they're seeing you as some type of charity case. Like, oh my God, I love Pisces because they had such a horrible childhood and they just need me to come and save them in their life. And I'm just like, I don't know. It's something disingenuous about Virgo. They're lying about the fact that they love you, or they're lying about like how they feel about you. So they may say in your face that they love you and they care about you and hug you, but they really like feel pain when they're around you. I don't know. It's a weird energy. I feel like the Virgo takes advantage of you. They take advantage of your kindness and your innocence, and then they lie to you. They lie in your face. So if this Virgo feels like, oh, Pisces hurt me with something that they did, they're not going to tell you that you hurt them by something that you did or said. They're just going to see you differently and think negative thoughts about you or cry about it and hold it against you in their heart, but they're not going to talk to you about it. And they're going to be fake in your face. But I think it's because deep down they know that whatever they're disappointed in you for, or whatever they're lying to you about, or whatever they feel hurt by you from is like, what's the word when it's like ridiculous? It's just, they know it's ridiculous. They know that whatever if you broke up with them, they know why. Or if you cut them off, they know why. Or if you distance yourself, they know why. And they understand that it's valid. But they still are mad about it. Okay? It's ridiculous. It's irrational. That's the word I was thinking about. Irrational. Virgos are being irrational. Okay? Finally, air. This was not that bad. We did this in really record time. And I am pleased. You guys be sure to like the video. So just for you guys who don't know, we've done water, we've done fire, we've done earth. Now we're about to do air, okay? And even if I didn't specifically say that this is the secret, whatever I'm talking about is what the secret has to do with, okay? Oh my God. Okay. We're going to use the other oracle cards now for air. Ooh, excuse me. Okay. For Pisces spirit, dealing with air signs, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Pisces who are watching now or later, dealing with any of those air signs. What is the secret that air signs is keeping from Pisces that Pisces should, in fact, know? What is the secret? Oh, see? Look. You see how it got bent? Because it was caught. Beavis and butthead face ass. Anyway, what is the secret that Gemini, Libra, Aquarius could be keeping from Pisces that Pisces should know about? See, this is manipulation at this point. Thank you. Wait, my head is so greasy, y'all. Look. Ooh. I got a heavy hand, child. So air signs are attached to something or possibly getting arrested. Someone could be getting arrested. And the air signs don't want you to know. Damn is right, Mika. Damn is right. The fuck? That's why it took so long to come out. There could be air signs trying to get you arrested, trying to have you in some legal issues. Or they could be dealing with some legal issues. This could also be like they're attached to something or connected to something that you don't know that they're connected to. What's at the bottom? Christmas. Kris Kringle, bitch. Fra show. I don't know what that's from, but I remember it from childhood. Fra Chris Kringle face ass. Krampus. Krampus. Who the fuck is Krampus? The Saint Claus? Is that where that's from? Fra My mama used to say that. Oh my God. Mirroring? Somebody could be getting arrested around Christmas. Air sign energy. Or they could be connected to a Sagittarius possibly. Because Christmas is December 25th. Isn't that, well, is that Capricorn? A Sagittarius or a Capricorn could be in cahoots with an air sign. And they could be experiencing similar energies. Capricorn, we just did the reading for. And they had 9 of Swords, the anxiety about some type of abundance, shocking news about abundance, and your financial situation changing, which could be indicative of them being in cahoots with an air sign and stressed out. And Sagittarius had the 5 of Pentacles, and they did have the Justice card. So that's kind of crazy. Oh, the Santa Claus with Tim Allen. Oh, okay. Ooh, let's get let's get some Isn't that when Tim Allen turned into Santa Claus and he got real fat and they put a fat suit on him? Man, 90s 2000s movies were great if that's when it came out. I remember watching that. Okay, let's see. Okay, so Spirit, Pisces dealing with air signs. I said Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Pisces dealing with air signs. Secrets. Aquarius. Ooh, the 3 of Cups. Nice. Libra, the Emperor. Gemini, the 7 of Pentacles. At the bottom, ooh, the 7 of Wands. Okay. So, if you're dealing with an Aquarius, you have a friend. You and Aquarius are celebrating together, especially if you're born in March. You may have an unexpected ally in an Aquarius. An Aquarius is your friend, or they are protecting you in secret. I don't know, but they have your back. Or you are grouped together with Aquarius in some way, and you're both experiencing similar things, mirroring, and y'all are kind of like in the group together of those who get the call. Something like that. Go back to the channel messages if you want to know what that means. Cancer, because the moon is here, is working either with Aquarius to help protect you and they're involved in the group, or Cancer could be sending out some type of like weird vibes because they had the Three of Wands. I don't know. I don't know if you can trust Cancer. But because there's some type of unexpected attack, or because there's some type of group effort, who the fuck is named Effort? But because there's a group effort or a collective effort to come against you, back you into a corner, attack you, you have found an ally in Aquarius. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. Now, this could also be what you're doing to help Aquarius as well, and they're going to return the favor, and y'all are going to be able to ride together. Because they little dresses kind of look the same. I don't know. Let me see. You might meet an Aquarius at a party or bump into them somewhere unexpectedly while you're out. House. Protection. The gate. The moon. A party. There could definitely be a house party that some of you guys are invited to or being invited to, or that you don't expect to be invited to, or that you don't expect to meet someone. I don't know if they're necessarily going to be like a love interest. It feels like friends. It feels like kindred spirits. It feels vibey. Okay. Yeah, look, community. This is definitely like a group or a community or a group of people who are under some type of protection. Like spiritual protection. I don't get a bad vibe from Aquarius. I really don't. I feel like you guys are part of a community. Like, this may not even be someone who you know. This could be just like Aquariuses in general are in alignment with Pisces, and like both of your signs are connected. You're getting the call. Aquarius is kind of on the same trajectory as Pisces in their own way. Y'all are invited to the same party. Okay. And I said that in the channel message. I said verbatim, you're invited to an exclusive party that not everyone is allowed to attend. Not everyone knows this opportunity exists. So it doesn't mean that only you know, but it means that there's a select group of people who are aware. And I feel like Aquarius is aware as well of this exclusive party, or they're a part of this exclusive group who are protected under some type of structure. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that means, but that's what I'm supposed to say. You have connections with this person. You may network with this person. You may collaborate with this person. It's like you're not going to expect to have a friend in someone or have a comrade in this Aquarius, but you guys are on similar paths. And I feel like it's not for no reason, because you've been through similar experiences. So I don't have a problem with the Aquarius. Now, the only thing I would say, though, is just understand the type of relationship that it is. I feel like there needs to definitely be some type of boundary, because it's like they don't want you to it's like they don't want you to lose progress because you trust the wrong person with the wrong information, right? So it's like, still use your same boundaries, still respect your same lessons that you've learned. It's not like you should just let your guard completely down or throw caution to the wind just because I said that they're an ally. It just means, you still have to go by the same rules, but I don't see anything wrong with them as of right now. Okay. So, Libra, we have the Emperor. This Libra could have strong Aries or Taurus in their chart. You may want to go watch the Aries and Taurus reading. This is somebody who is a strategist. This Emperor is a strategist. They're calm, cool, and collected because they know, because of their strategy and the armor that they have on, that they're ready for battle because of where the card is bent. Not all of my cards are bent, but some of them are bent. But you see it's bent on his mouth. So this person may not be speaking, but they're watching and observing and looking and listening and close up in your face. In your face! Okay, anyway. This person could be a boss, a superior to you at work. This could be somebody who is in a position of power. They make decisions. They have their own business or they run a company. This could be someone in a political position. But they could just be a person who strategizes like people who are in those positions. They may not actually be in that position, but they act as if or strategize as if they are. I feel like this Libra, I don't know, with the Seven of Wands, it kind of feels like sneak attack energy. This could be somebody who is either protecting you as well because you're under the umbrella of their company, or you are somehow affiliated with their endeavors. So you're a part of the strategy too. Or this is a person who's strategizing against you and you kind of threw them a curveball. So now there's like, it's kind of like I'm getting back to the drawing board. That's what I just heard. So if you're dealing with a good Libra, you're protected under some type of umbrella or affiliation with them. So it's like maybe they may not necessarily like specifically be protecting you or want to protect you. It just may be because of like your affiliation with them that you are considered like exempt because you work for their company or something. I don't know what that would be. Or you have access. I feel like there's something about access. Some of you have a bad Libra though that's trying to, it's like they're very determined to catch you off guard or catch you slipping or something. I don't know. This could be a manager or a boss that you guys have that is trying to kind of like set you up to be fired or something. I don't know for sure. Distant horizons. This could be somebody who's trying to travel. They could be somebody who's from like overseas, different city, state, zip code. There's some type of chain being broken if you're dealing with a Libra. What is the secret though? This Libra is determined. They're determined to execute their strategy. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, you're dealing with one of them who are consistent. They're consistently like attacking you. They're consistently coming against you. They're consistently challenging your character. Trying to obstruct the truth or obstruct your clarity, obstruct your vision, obstruct the truth about you. Like throw you off your game or something. I don't know. Poverty again. And bad health. What the fuck? One more card for this. Bad health, it came out. Imprisonment and community. Look at that. Look at that. So the affiliation or the connection that I feel with this Libra energy could be like them maybe even trying really hard to get you involved in something or get you attached to something that would be perpetuitous. I'm hearing the word inevitable as well. It's like somebody trying to get you affiliated with them so that you can go down with them. Community. It's like, when will this little rat leave me the fuck alone? When will I be let out of jail? When will I be free of this pest? When will I recover and be released from these shackles? The shackles being broken off. This person has a bad reputation, or they're creating a bad reputation, or they have like a record. They may have a criminal record. They may have gone to jail before. What is the secret though? I just feel like the secret is that this person, it's like they want you to be codependent on them. They want you to need them. They want to do things for you, but not for you. It's like they want to do things for you because it benefits them. And maybe them being connected to you like boost their reputation, their clout in the community. It's weird. Maybe you have money and you can release them from some type of poverty or negative situation. I also feel like this is someone who uses their authority, their power, their position, whether they actually have a high position or not. It's like they use it to keep you attached to them, because there's this bad health, imprisonment, poverty, this real dark negative energy, but then you have distant horizons and community, right? So it kind of feels like your spirit team is protecting you from this person, because I feel like they want you to be attached to some type of illness, sickness, bad health, stress, codependency, financial poverty, maybe even jail time. It's like they want you to be attached to all of this stuff, but that's like them. It's like by you being connected to them, you are also, girl, if you don't get out my bag of chips, excuse me. Go, get out my bag of chips. You done lost your goddamn mind. Pumpkin trying to eat my damn chips in the middle of the reading. What is going on? Like somebody trying to dig into your stuff. Ooh, give me some of them chips. Give me some of that money. What's in your wallet? What's in your wallet? What is that? What's in your wallet? What is that commercial? Is it a bank? I'm hearing Liberty Mutual, but it's not Liberty Mutual. Capital One. Credit card. I just, you know, so when it comes to air signs, somebody's getting arrested in December around Christmas time. Could be credit card fraud. Could be writing bad checks. It could be some type of theft. It could be forgery. It could be identity theft. Because the mirroring card. You see what I'm saying? And I feel like so far, we haven't looked at Gemini yet. But if you're dealing with an air sign, you're going to know what's going on around Christmas. And there also could be a Capricorn and a Sagittarius connected to this. And I feel like the Aquarius possibly was a victim of this theft or this crime alongside you. But it feels like the Libra is kind of trying to pin it on you or attach it to you or force you to take the fall. It's like they're trying to strategize a way to either affiliate you with their nefarious behavior or get you to take the fall for it or pin it on you. But again, there's a group of you, child, Gemini. If you're dealing with a Gemini, 7 of Pentacles. Okay? The secret that this Gemini is keeping from you is that they are very determined to grow something. They're very determined to do something. They're very determined to succeed in some way, shape, or form. They want to succeed. They have planted seeds and they are nurturing these seeds. This could be a project that Gemini is working on that they haven't told you about. This could be them saving money that you don't know they've saved. And they're making quite a lot of progress. This could be, this could even be a warning that they've received of someone being very manipulative. And they may have tried to be like a hidden helper as well, protecting you on the back end and just waiting for the truth to be exposed because maybe they don't have a lot of like resources or power to be able to assist you or do anything about it, but they have a strong willpower. This could be a Gemini who's determined to achieve a goal, but let's see. Ooh, child. I don't like that Libra energy. I don't know. What is this 7 of Pentacles? Ooh. So the Gemini defended you and invested or they're invested in your success. You remember the Sagittarius, which was in the same place on the deck, on the desks, on the desk, child, desks. This could be somebody in school. But anyway, this Gemini is in the same position as the Sagittarius was. And the Sagittarius got the same card with great fortune, clarifying an earth sign card as well. But Sagittarius got the 5 of Pentacles. Gemini is getting the 7 of Pentacles. So so basically the contrasting energy is that while a Sagittarius may have abandoned you, left you out in the cold, not supported you, and kind of felt like that's what you deserved, a Gemini supported you, invested in you, defended you, even though they didn't have as much to give as, like, for example, the Sagittarius, right? It's like they're the person who could relate to you. They're the person who believed in your dream, believed in your strategy, believed in your ability. They knew that you were going to win. They knew that you were going to succeed. So they invested in you because they felt like it was a wise investment, even though they knew that it may not pay off right away. What I want to tell you guys, though, is to make sure that with this Gemini energy, you do not allow them to take too much ownership. Maybe this is a contract, but like, don't allow them to take too much ownership for like what you accomplished. Don't allow them to necessarily come in and say, oh, you only did it because of me. You get what I'm saying? This is your great fortune. I mean, it could be theirs too, to be honest with you. So let me rephrase that. But I do feel like if the storyline of them investing in you is true, Remember that when you get whatever you get that they believed you would get and supported you, it doesn't mean that you forget about them, but it also doesn't mean that they can control it, right? If it's vice versa and you're believing in them and they're determined to do something and they're not telling you how much they're determined to do it, you believing them in them is making a huge difference. And they're going to share this wealth with you. It's like this is their tree back here, but they put aside this for you because you decided to believe in them when everybody was against them. It's kind of like me and you against the world type of energy. It feels like Gemini and Aquarius are cool. I don't like this Libra energy. I don't fuck with it. It's kind of weird. And even if the Libra isn't trying to get you in trouble, it kind of feels like they're trying to attach themselves indefinitely with contracts or with some type of strategy that they're using to connect themselves to you so that they can be codependent on you in the future when whatever it is that you do takes off. Versus the Gemini is like believing in you and like they like believe in your cause. Whatever is going on between you and air signs, there's a mirroring energy. So it's like you and Gemini and Aquarius could be having similar experiences. That's why you relate to each other. That's why you believe in each other. That's why you support each other. But also there could be like a negative mirroring aspect of this where somebody could be trying to attach to you and mirror your experience when it comes to like they want to be able to get what you get when you get it, but without doing the work. Wow. So with great fortune and Gemini, you have judgment and sudden wealth. Great fortune, sudden wealth. That's crazy. So there could be a legal judgment. Remember, fire signs got the justice card. There could be a legal judgment or a decision being made by a judge, a magistrate, a mediator, a legal professional, anyone who is in a position of authority and makes decisions on a somewhat professional or high level, right? This could be just political decisions, government decisions. This could be decisions that are being made outside of like specifically what relates to you, but that will affect you and Gemini and Aquarius in a positive way. This could be policy changes at your job. This could be an increase in minimum wage. But it could be specifically a legal decision that's being made because of different affairs that you're involved in or that you may be involved in and you don't know about, that's going to bring some type of fortune to you, or someone else is gaining this fortune and like sharing it with you. I feel like the Gemini is sharing it with you. I feel like you and the Aquarius may both be in situations where somebody is trying to throw you under the bus and you're protected. You know, like it's that type of energy. But the Gemini has made a decision to be fully invested into something, even if it's a relationship. They're fully invested into something. But I do feel that they have some type of backup plan. So if you're in a relationship with a Gemini, platonically or romantically, they may have a backup plan or they may have someone on the back burner. If they just filed for divorce or a divorce was finalized in their life, this feels like a different energy than the other Gemini message. So if you're dealing with a Gemini like more so romantically or maybe as like friends but you're on equal playing fields, they may have just gone through a divorce or settled some type of court case and they have some type of money coming in, but it hasn't come in yet. And that could be why they're keeping it a secret, because they're still waiting for the results. They haven't received the results yet, but I feel like they're going to get good news. So I don't know if that's good for you or not. Doesn't really matter. That's what it is. Okay? That Libra energy. The Virgo energy was trash. The Libra energy was trash. The Sagittarius energy was trash. And I didn't too much care for Scorpio or Cancer, to be honest with you. To be honest with you. I didn't have a problem with Pisces dealing with Pisces. That was okay. I didn't really have a problem with like Capricorn or Taurus either. I just feel like, I mean, it is what it is. Leo, I definitely didn't have a problem with. Aries was a little like sketchy, but really it was fair, so I didn't have a problem with that. Okay. I didn't go as deep in the water signs because I was just starting out trying to get my bearings, but yeah, I didn't have a problem with Pisces on Pisces. Really, honestly, out of water signs, Scorpio was the biggest issue. And Cancer was too far away to really make a difference, so let them be wherever they at over there. I think everything is resolved between you and Aries. I think everything is cool between you and Aries. It's like you got to just respect their hustle. They got to respect your hustle, and y'all just got to go separate ways. Leo was trying to protect you. Sagittarius thought they were teaching you a lesson, but they might be getting spanked, especially if they're dealing with that Libra. Capricorn's nervous about something because they know they're anxious and ashamed of their behavior, and they probably are hiding something from you that they feel guilty about. And because some improvements are happening in your life, they're stressed because they may be dealing with that Libra. Taurus was just getting on your nerves. They annoy you. And they feel a lot stronger for you than you do for them. Virgo has irrational feelings about you that they need to resolve, but that they want to blame you for, but that's not your problem. It was a pretty good reading, honestly. I'll do a little quick oracle. We'll use a different deck just to get a collective message for you guys before we go. Hey, you guys. Yeah. Pause, play, record. That's so cute. Oh, thank you. Okay, let's see. I'm going to use a different tarot deck too. So, before we go, collective message spirit for Pisces. The secrets being kept from them at this time in general that they should know about. If they have any further questions or any confusion still regarding what we've already discussed, just clarify, Spirit, anything else they need to know that's being kept secret that they should know. Relaxing. Ooh, child. Rest in peace. Single woman. Ooh. Take the shackles off my feet so I can dance. I just want to praise you. I just want to praise you. Something now I can lift my hands. Is somebody fucking dying and now you can finally chill? Like, what's going on, bro? Rest in peace. Or a situation is finally dead, done, and over with. And now you can finally relax and rest in peace. Heal in peace. Move on in peace. And be single and happy. Some of y'all have a divorce that's going to be finalized, or a contract spiritually that's going to be finalized. Okay? I mean, but that's real. I'm just being honest with you. Sometimes when people die, we can finally have peace about situations and let something go. Right? That's a transitionary moment. Because y'all, I've told you guys, lately I've had a lot of deaths in my family. And whatever animosity, childhood trauma, unresolved issues that I had with these people, what's the point? You gotta let it go at this point. And that's it. I mean, it sounded callous, but that's really what it could be as well. You gotta, when somebody passes away, you also have to allow the issues that the connection between you and them had to pass as well. Some of y'all might be getting a massage or be able to finally go and get a massage, get some type of self-care done. Ultimately, the secret is that I feel like someone is struggling, because underneath the rest in peace card, you have the coping card. Someone is struggling to let something go. Buried emotions. Let yourself move on. Grieve and let go. So if you've moved on from someone, or you let go of something, or you, I guess, have dealt with some type of like buried emotions, pain, somebody could be struggling with that because maybe they haven't let something go. Somebody has not moved on from you, I feel, or they haven't accepted the fact that you're single, happy, or relaxing, or that you just want your peace. That's a secret that you don't see. I just also feel like you guys don't see that you're going to have a time coming up in the near future where you're finally going to be able to relax. Maybe lay the fuck down. Take a nap. Really, sir? You doing too much. As always, wanting attention. Somebody really wants attention. Because the only time he go over there and scratch on that wall is when he want me to pet him. And all he got to do is bring his raggedy ass over here. But he want me to hear him over there scratching on the thing. I'm talking about you, Cosmo. Come here. Big goof. What's this relaxing? Ooh, not single man. Right after we saw a single woman. Ooh, the honey pot. Uh-oh, did somebody do that? Sweet nothings. All talk, no action. See beyond the flattery. Being easily seduced. So I don't care if you're a masculine or a feminine. You need to be mindful of people who want to flatter you. Blow your head up with smoke. Blow smoke up your ass. Challenges. Feeling overwhelmed, being needy and holding on. Take it one day at a time. See? Somebody is struggling to let it go. They are feeling very overwhelmed and needy and codependent and just holding on. They are struggling to let it go. Surprised. Look at that. See, there's a person who is surprised that y'all have healed and moved on from whatever they did to you, and now y'all let it go. Now they sitting here struggling to fucking let it go. What? I thought you, bitch. I thought you said Pisces was too emotional, bitch. I thought you said Pisces doesn't want to let it go. I thought you said Pisces was holding on, that they was the needy one, that they was clingy. I thought you said, yeah. Surprise, bitch. Surprise. Pisces actually don't really give a fuck about you. All the fucks that they had to give is out the door. unmatched. Them don't get started when them tables turn, baby. Them folks don't understand. And I tell y'all this all the time. People do not understand that as Pisces, we be saving motherfuckers from themselves. I'm really saving you from the tongue lashing that I could give you that will break down your soul. I'm saving you from mental dysfunction after I read you down to the flow by not telling you what I'm really thinking, bitch. And because I was saving you, you thought shit was sweet, bitch. You thought you was drinking some Kool-Aid. You thought you had a Arnold Palmer. You thought it was a hot, sunny day and you had a cool drink. And then I woke you up with the cutoff game, bitch. Right. Right. That's what it's giving. Let's get a few tarot cards. We're not going to do too much. But that's what it's giving. It's giving now I'm struggling to get over Pisces after I rejected Pisces and ghosted Pisces and treated Pisces like a dog. After I did all that to Pisces and walked over Pisces and thought they had a welcome sign stamped on their forehead. After I didn't give them the common decency and humanity that I give everybody else and acted as if they didn't deserve the same courtesy as I was giving other people. And then left, came back. They forgave me. They forgave me again. I lied some more. And Pisces now done with me. Now that that's happened, I don't know what to do. That's what this feels like. Damn. They really gave me so many chances. Damn. I really had it good. Damn. They was everything. Damn. They they doing the fucking Florida. Damn. When wasn't his name James or something? When James died on Good Times. Damn. Pisces. The King of Cups. Ace of Wands. Now, some of y'all masculines been slanging that dirt. Anyway, let me stop. Let me stop. Damn. Pisces ain't hanging in the child line no more. Pisces ain't hanging in the child line. They ain't at the spot hanging out no more. Every time I go in there, I be looking for them. And damn it, I don't never see them. Yeah, bitch. Cause you're focusing on your own damn goals. You done pouring all your energy. Cause that's what it is. You're not pouring your energy into these people no more. Because Pisces, I told y'all a long time ago, and my people in here who's been here for a long time, y'all can co-sign what I'm about to say. I told y'all a long time ago to stop pouring all your energy into these other people. Because when you pour your energy into these other people, they mistake your energy for their energy. They start thinking your light is their light. They start thinking that the moves that your energy and your aura and your manifestation power is making are their moves. Remember when I talked to you about, who was that? the fire signs. When I said that they wish they got the same reaction as you did naturally, but they don't. So they have to try extra hard and put on a show to get the natural reaction that you get automatically. That's what y'all have to understand happens when you don't pour 80% to 90% of your energy into yourself. People start mistaking your power and your blessings and your gifts for themselves because they start coming to those people instead of coming to you. So you can't give, you can't just support someone and give to someone blindly, indefinitely, in perpetuity, because they will start thinking that things that belong to you are theirs. And as soon as you pull your energy back, they will see, damn, it wasn't actually me. This whole time, it was Pisces. You're focusing on your goals. Anyway, King of Pentacles in the Fool card. Some of y'all have some type of creative success coming into your life, but it's not like a burst. It's like steady. It's stable. It's dependable. It's reliable. It could be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, Aquarius, Aries. Yeah, so I feel like it could be an Aries, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, maybe Aquarius. Queen of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. See? Some of y'all got a new job coming. Some of y'all have a new partner coming. This could be a new job. This could be a new passion project. This could be a new partner. It's going to be something that you really enjoy. It's going to feel like wish fulfillment. It's going to be beautiful. Bootiful. Bootiful. Somebody might be full of booty, okay? They got a fat ass. Got a dump truck back there. Just saying. All right? And for ladies, you're not going to be disappointed, bitch. Okay? That's a secret. Some of y'all are going to start liking your job again because you got a new boss coming in. At least, if anything else, it's going to be some eye candy. Okay? You're going to have something to look at every day. Going to bring your ass out to bed to go to work. Okay? Chariot. This could also be forward momentum, like getting a promotion, getting a raise, getting a new job. Having some, it's just this new, fresh energy, new experiences. 10 of Cups, 6 of Wands. Beautiful. It's nasty. It's just nasty how good it is, child. Some of y'all are getting a lot of attention from like people in your community, or you're considered, it's like you're going to be considered, or you already are considered as someone who made it out the hood, someone who made it out of poverty. And I think that's why a lot of the secrets had the pathway card or the poverty card or the great fortune card or sudden wealth. In the water signs, I didn't show y'all what was at the bottom in the back of the Kipper deck, but I saw it, and it was a lot of the wealthy man card coming out, or like the sudden wealth card. What it is that whatever you're accomplishing, whatever you're getting attention for, whatever you're succeeding in right now, that you're very determined and passionate about, is creating reactions in people that I feel like some of them don't understand or know how to deal with. And that's why I said, listen to the channel messages at the beginning. 3 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. Man, I don't know what this is. Some of y'all, this is a relationship with somebody. Some of y'all, this is just something that you're working on that is going to speed up and start moving fast. Or you feel like you're guided in this direction that, yeah, things have been slow. Things have been really slow in the past. And I feel like you were praying and wishing and hoping to move forward. But I feel like you guys hold your gifts close to your heart. You may have wavered in your faith of like what was going to happen a few times. You may have gotten very weak. I feel like you were very tired. But you known from a child that you were meant to do something big. 3 sixes now. 6 of Cups, 6 of Swords. We just saw the 6 of Wands, which means the 6 of Pentacles is the only thing that you don't see yet. But I don't think that's for long. A lot of you were burdened by your memories of the past, of your childhood, stressful things that you've been through. You were holding on to it, but y'all are moving on. You're free. And here we go. Knight of Wands. The action that you're taking is very determined. You're taking risks. You're being spontaneous. You're capitalizing on the energy as it flows through you. And I think that's what's making you successful when it comes to releasing yourself from the shackles. Take off the shackles. I'm hearing a song in my head. Let me see. One more oracle and then we're going to get advice. Secrets that Pisces need to be aware of, Spirit. Ooh. See, this is why I don't be on camera, because I be distracting myself. If I could see my reactions, I'm be laughing too much. Consequences. Ooh. Bad choices. Games. Mixed signals. Damn. Okay. Let me not laugh. That ain't funny. Hopeful, inspired, optimistic, success. Ooh, family, blood ties, inner circle. Good Lord. People who you treated like family. See, you see family differently than some of these other motherfuckers see family. And when you see family, we saw the 10 of Cups. You see like success. Let's make money together. Let's be a team. Teamwork. I love you. I just love you automatically because we are related. And that is not how people treated you. Or I just love you because you're my friend. Very innocent shit. And it's like, everybody doesn't see love the way you see love. Everybody doesn't see loyalty the way you see loyalty. Everybody doesn't see family the way you see family. And there are consequences to those people who you welcomed into your space, treated with love, poured into, lifted up, and they fucked you. And I'm not saying it like, oh, I'm not saying it like you don't have anything to learn or work on yourself. Because that's how you could get lost in the sauce. Thinking that you're just perfect and you don't have anything to improve upon. That's how you can get the game fucked up. And that's why I tell y'all about yourselves all the time. So that you never forget that you are always a student and that you will forever be learning. You will forever have to, keep your shadows in check. You're never going to be fully healed until you die. So it's going to be a constant tug of war at times, depending on what you may be faced with, to keep your shadows in check. But one thing about it is, like, what did they do to you first? Okay? Because I think a lot of times you guys' shadows get activated when somebody disrespects your view of family, of love, of loyalty. That's when you get caught up in the sauce and lost in the sauce. And that's when you turn into the crash out version of yourself. Because you like, what? I done welcomed you into my home. You know what I mean? Y'all start acting fucking crazy. After everything I sacrificed for you. Well, first of all, Pisces, stop fucking sacrificing for people who you don't know if they would do the same thing for you. Okay? Look in the mirror, bitch. Stop doing that shit. But that's when y'all crash out. And see, that's understandable. But like, there's also, like, once you take accountability and once you realize what's going on, there's also this level of, like, people continue to try you, right? Like, you might have been dumb. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Some of y'all might have taken somebody back one too many times. You might have forgiven somebody one too many times. You might have been too loose with your boundaries. But once it's like the problem, the reason why these consequences are coming to somebody is not because, you know, it's not because they treated you however they treated you and then you had the free will choice to forgive them. It's because when you finally realized what was going on and you put up those boundaries and you said, leave me alone, they did not. It's like SA. It could be SA for some of y'all, literally. But it's like a spiritual SA. Where it's like, oh, you're telling me that I can't continue to use and abuse you? Nah. I'm coming for that ass. And then your spirit team was like, no, I'm coming for that ass. Bitch, the consequences are here. That's a secret. So they want you to stay positive and inspired and optimistic for the success that's coming into your life, which clearly I've showed you all the cards that came out. Run it back if you need to. It's coming. But a lot of y'all, your family members, those people who were supposed to support you, the people who you treated like family, who you were loyal to, who you had their back, they're getting consequences for getting in the way of this success that was already like meant to come to you. And what you guys need to remember is that when this success comes, be mindful of your choices, be mindful of the mixed signals that you send out, be very articulate about how you feel, communicate clearly, because you do not want to get the same consequences that these people are getting for the way that they treated you. Learn from them. Okay, let's get some advice. I want to get a gemstone whispers for Pisces. Oh, 2 cards. Tanzanite, possibility. Tell me what is it you plan to do with your one wild and precious life. So stop thinking that you're going to have another chance and you live all these lifetimes. No, live your life today. Live your life right now. Okay? What are you going to do with this chance? Train is outside. Are you going to get on the train? Okay, Koh-i-Noor diamond, mistake. Anyone who has never made a mistake has never tried anything new. So, Spirit is telling you to not be afraid to try something new. Don't be afraid to try new things. Don't be afraid to quote unquote mess up. Don't be afraid to mess up. Don't be afraid to try new things. Don't be afraid to put yourself out there. Don't be afraid to be a fool, to look stupid. You know, laugh at yourself. Don't be afraid to like be a novice at something, to be a noob. Don't be afraid to be the person who needs to learn. And I think that's why I felt the need to learn how to skate again this summer, because I wanted to learn that. Like, I wanted to remember that I was constantly a student. That helps you keep that same advice into perspective, right? Because there's a possibility to really enjoy your life more when you're willing to take more risks that are calculated and not dangerous. And when you're willing to see the possibility of where something could go if you're like just enjoying the moment, having a good time. It may turn out really positive. You don't have to be afraid of what's going to happen because you don't know what to do, right? Malachite is at the bottom. It says judgment. Reserving judgments is a matter of infinite hope. Okay? And they talked about being hopeful. I also feel like, again, this is going back to the channel message about not judging people if they speak up, or not judging people if they stay silent, because you don't know what the motivation is. So it's like you kind of like, people make mistakes. People try new things. People try to figure it out. Everybody's trying to pay rent, bitch. So I feel like Spirit is really advising you that despite the fact that there are people getting consequences for things that they've done to you in a very forceful way, there's a need for you not to pass judgment, because as soon as you think you're untouchable is what? When you get touched. You don't want to be the pot calling the kettle black. Like, you don't want to be in that position. Okay? Selenite. Magic. Those who don't believe in magic will never find it. So some of you guys, Spirit is trying to tell you, you need to believe in the magic of life a little bit more. And in the power of beginner's luck. I'm getting something about beginner's luck. So new things that you try could actually turn out to be extremely successful because of the energy that we're in, the train again, and because you have beginner's luck. That could be something significant. I remember the first time I went to the casino, I won like almost damn near $1,000 in that bitch. Damn near on one machine. And that was the first time I ever went to the casino. Maybe they do it on purpose. I don't care. But I felt like it was beginner's luck. And it was crazy because my youngest son's dad went with us the next time. And he never went to the casino. And then he was winning. And I feel like it's a real thing. So, listen. I hope y'all enjoyed that. I love you guys. I'm finna go because it's late as fuck. And I'm finna go to bed. I'm actually not going to go to bed. I'm probably going to lay down in the bed and watch TV. But I'm finna go. I love you guys. Be good. Playback gang. Playback crew. Thank you for being here. Y'all be sure to like and subscribe to continue to catch the vibe. If you gain something positive and you want to donate, it is very helpful, you guys, right now. Venmo, PayPal, or Zelle. Whatever you guys can do. If you can. If you can't, that's fine. But I want you guys to know it's in the description box. If you want to book any of my services, you want me to pray for you, you want to book a reading, you want to be my pen pal and we chat, all of that's in the description box. All right. Be good, Pisces, but also be you. Okay? And remember, this is I Circle Boost. Period. Bye.